Hi everyone, it's Knife522 here. I hope you guys are all well. Just playing some live 5-minute chess here. Okay, we're playing Zuhi, rated 1211. He's from Sudan today. Okay, let's go for the Nimzowitsch defense. Something different. Okay, so this is a pretty different opening, which I haven't done all that much. I believe we now play pawn up to d5. The only thing I don't really like about the Nimzowitsch defense much is the knight blocks in the c pawn a little bit. I mean, it really does. Okay, he's taken. I think we take back with queen here, threatening a double attack on this pawn here. So we're up a pawn, which is good, but we might be exposed to a queen trade now. But then after knight takes d4, we're threatening a fork on the c2 square, which is always good. It's interesting to do something different, because I haven't done any analysis into the Nimzowitsch defense whatsoever. So that's pretty good. Okay, so now he's thinking about it. I think he's thinking about how he can win back the pawn, but I'm not sure if he knows. He looks a pretty interesting opponent. He's rated 1211, as I said. He's from Sudan. Okay, he's played bishop to d2, so he's not going knight f3 to attack the queen. I think we should play knight up to f6, just something very, very solid. And the good thing is we've got a time advantage as well, which is it's always nice. Okay, now he's gone and attacked the queen. I don't know whether to move the queen all the way back or if that's a bit stupid, but there's not many great places, really. I actually just want to move the queen back. I'm sorry if you guys think that's passive, but I think we're in a decent position considering we're up a pawn and we're black. So I think we're okay. I mean, he's now got to move ahead of us, obviously, because he's moved his bishop out, but we've got this pawn here. Okay, shall I play e5? E5 looks like a pretty good idea. Just attacking the center, getting the dark square bishop out as well. You probably want to castle kingside in this position, but castling queenside is good as well. He does have a strong bishop there on c4, which is good. Now bishop c4, bishop c5, putting our own bishop on the same square as him. So obviously he's pointing down at our castling position, we're pointing down at his. The open d file is a very good theme, so possibly we want to get our rook onto the d8 square. Queen, where do we want to put a queen? Preferably somewhere on the king side. Castled, our light square bishop, probably g4. If not, then we can always trade off this light square bishop somehow, because I think his light square bishop is a little bit stronger than his dark one in this position. Okay, well, he seems to be an opponent which thinks quite a lot. I'm not sure what he's thinking about in the opening. I think the best move for him is rook to e8. Because our pawn is undefended. Well, our pawn is only defended by the knight, and by playing rook to e1. Sorry, I said rook e8. What was I thinking? By playing his rook to e1, he's double attacking on the pawn. Yeah, there we go, rook e1. And I think then we play our queen to d6. Queen d6. Okay, let's go for queen d6. And then we can play pawn to e4. This looks a bit risky. Pawn to e4, actually no, that's not a good idea. I was thinking pawn e4 attacking the knight and also threatening h2 after that knight moves, but that's not a good idea because of knight takes, rook takes. This king is very, very vulnerable, so we definitely need to get castled soon. Hope he doesn't make a attacking queen move. Hope he doesn't play like knight g4. Sorry, what am I talking about? Knight b5. Hope he doesn't play knight b5. Has he just lost another pawn? Okay, let's think about this. Has he just lost another pawn? That knight's pinned. I'm just going to take it. He's lost a knight. Hang on, he hasn't lost a pawn, he's lost a knight. Why would he do that? There must be some kind of tactical explanation for that, because there's two defenders on the pawn, right? Ah, okay. Okay, I see. So after the queen moves, can't we play our bishop to... Can't we play a bishop to d4 to defend that though? It might be risky. Possibly knight b5 is now an issue, but it's defended. It's defended, and then we could play queen c5, and then that double attacks the f2 square, or maybe even bishop takes f2, king takes f2, queen c5 check, and then we take the bishop, and then he can take on knights. Hopefully he'll take over the bishop, and then we get castled all in the end. Which sounds like a pretty good idea. Alright, let's think about this now. We're up time, which is good, but I don't want to try and keep that time advantage. I want to think it through so we can get the better position. Okay, knight b5. This is what I was thinking. Bishop takes f2 check. And then if he doesn't take, then we can take the rook. If he takes, we can play queen c5 check and win the bishop. Okay, let's go for it. Bishop takes f2 check. If he doesn't take the bishop, then we take the rook on e1. And if he does, then we play queen c5 check, and then we win the bishop on c4, and then he wins our knight here. Right? Sounds like a good plan. But then he wins our knight, yeah. Okay, so I think we're still up a piece after all of that, because it's a trade. Because we're taking this one, right? Check. Oh, we just won another knight. No, queen d3. No, what am I doing? Not queen d3, queen e2. Queen d3! Oh, right, no, knight's pinned. Queen takes. Let's go. We're up a heck of a lot of pieces. Oh, our knight's pinned, though. He's won our knight. Oh, no, there's a fork as well. Oh, dear. Right. Okay, the only thing, really, is the castle. So, he can now get a piece back, which is a bit annoying. You can get a knight back. There's no fork on here anymore, but no, actually he can go here, and then after we move a rook across, there's some nasty stuff there. There's some nasty stuff. But I don't know how we counteract that. Should we do this? No. Let's think. Right. Rook, pawn a6, and then rook a7. It's pretty risky, but it looks like it gets the rook out of danger for a little bit. Actually, no, the rook could be trapped after. No. If the bishop goes here, we play b6, and that attacks the knight. But I don't think he can put us in check, which is good, because you don't really want that. And then we play b6. Okay, there we go. Okay, so our position looks very good, and he hasn't got much time, and he hasn't got many places to move his knight either, which is good. He's taken there, and now we can free our rook, right? And attack the bishop. Okay, so we did sacrifice that pawn, but I think he might be going down a piece here by my calculations. As I said, I didn't calculate that very fast, but now put pressure on him. Okay, bishop there. Oh, maybe I did miscalculate it a bit. Okay, that knight's still pretty blocked out. Okay, let's attack this weak pawn now. I want to get my other rook free. But at the same time, obviously, rook here is bad because the knight's there, obviously. We could try and get that knight out of there by playing rook c8 on the next move, which looks good. Really? What's he doing now? Okay, how about we play check and then rook to c8? Let's do it. Bishop c8, check, evening up material, and then we play rook c8, double attacking on the knight. But we've got to be careful how we take that. Okay, it's fine. A knight's defending e8. That covers the checks from now. And even if it doesn't, then king h8, knight g8. Obviously, we've always got that knight g8 option. But as long as we keep one rook, preferably on this file, that's okay. Okay, rook c8. I hope this works. He's got 20 seconds. He's got 20 seconds. Why did he spend so much time thinking? I mean, he's a good player, but sometimes you really need to go at sort of like this pace. You really want above 1 minute 30 for an endgame, really. I mean, if you really want to think. Okay. King h8. King h8, knight g8. I just wanted to play that because he's about to run out of time. And it's more beneficial for me to do that and get the knight into g8 than him losing on time, which he just did. Okay, so he just lost on time, which is good because our rating is up in the 1285s. Hopefully we should be crashing over the 1300 mark soon, which I would like very much. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe because I'm going to do some more Blitz soon. I wish you good luck with your chess, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye, everyone.